What up, Pink ladies, T-birds, happy watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmy Pynk, and I'm live. I'm back again. Slowly but surely coming back, looking like what y'all are used to looking at. Obnoxious hair, got on lashes, got on makeup. Here's what a TI is. For those of y'all that do not know, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of my core audience by starting off with this. Hi, Alan Lewis. Happy 2023. Happy New Year to you. I've gone live a couple times. I know this is your first time here. Nice to see you. I know it's kind of early, but I was going to come back live after I finished RuPaul's Drag Race, but it was a couple of things that's kind of been bothering me a little bit. Okay, so I know I'm going to lose my core audience on this a little bit. For those of y'all that do not know, and the way that I'm dressed today, hey, Shine Bright, Happy New Year. I know I'm going to lose some of y'all because I know my core audience is definitely not football fans. But for y'all that have been here, and most of y'all that are here already know who I am, Jimmy Pynk, how you doing? Oh, my God. Shout-outs to What Makes This Song Stink. Shout-outs to Pat over at What Makes This Song Stink, because that shit is fucking genius. And congratulations for blowing up on YouTube as fast as you did, because you deserve it and it's great. Hate the podcast. Please give me my videos back. But anyway, I do love it. And I just realized I just quoted him. So anyway, death of an icon. And what made me decide I wanted to do this video was Tom Brady. Now, I know a lot of y'all are not going to follow me. Y'all are not football fans, but y'all can Google it and y'all can look at it. And Tom Brady is probably the most hated as well as the most loved person in football. And it's not odd that his downfall came at the hands of the Dallas Cowboys, who is my team, who is America's team, who is the most followed team, who has the most fans, and also probably the most hated. But Tom Brady is a GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tom Brady lost. He was, okay, this might get my people involved. My people. He was married to Gisele Bunsen, who retired, who wanted him to retire, spend more time with the kids. We've been doing this and this and this and this. Let's be present for our family. And he retired and came back out of retirement because he wasn't about that life. And she filed for divorce. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who just won the Super Bowl in their home city 2 years ago with Tom Brady, who is the GOAT, who came in as the number 4 seed with a not even winning season, 8-9. It's bad. It's bad. And as much as I hate Tom Brady and I enjoyed my Dallas Cowboys beating up on him, it got to a point where it became sad because he was a version of his lesser self. And I say that to say this, to tie it into what my fan base probably would be interested in. And I'm just saying, like, ain't nothing new. I know the most of my fan base are not sports fans. I know they're not understanding, even though as a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm so hyped that we finally beat Tom Brady. Did we, though? Because we have an icon that's well known as the GOAT, 7 Super Bowl rings, GOAT. Quarterback, questionable, but GOAT. You lost your whole family for an 8-9 season and didn't even make it past the first round of the playoffs. And honestly, if you'd have been in a different division, an 8-9 record wouldn't even got you in the playoffs. GOAT. It's sad to see. I would have rather been a Cowboys fan, beating Tom Brady as his best, than to ever have went up against an 8-9 team with an aged Tom Brady who lost his whole life to come back for this season. It's sad. And I am bringing that to bring this. What happens when you become an icon and you don't know when to sit the fuck down? Because that's really what I want to talk about. What happens when you're an icon and you really need to sit the fuck down? Or what happens when it's an iconic property and y'all really need to just live and let live? And that's why the title of this video is Tom Brady, Velma, and Death of an Icon. Y'all on YouTube. Y'all have watched YouTube. I could have jumped on this bandwagon. Y'all know I'm not on here for the clout no more. But I am slowly working myself back into getting used to being back on YouTube. So here it is. Getting into my audience and knowing that my audience is highly female, highly queer, or at least queer adjacent, and queer accepting ally at the very least. It is unfortunate. Hey, Janaya. I'm equating that with this Velma thing. The Velma thing is in the zeitgeist. Okay, guys? I want y'all to acknowledge the nod to what I have on right now. I have on Tampa Bay colors. I have on Velma's colors. Let's move on to this Velma series. I'm very, honestly, I can't stand Tom Brady, but I never want to see any, he's going to the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's been a Hall of Fame quarterback. You lost your whole family, your divorce and everything over an 8-9 season and lose to the Dallas Cowboys, who haven't won an away game since 1993, I think they said, 93, 97. And I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm ecstatic. I love that we beat Tom Brady, but not like this. I don't want to beat an already defeated Tom Brady. You're already done. And then I rolled it over to the Scooby-Doo franchise. Like I said, and Death of an Icon. The Scooby-Doo franchise. We've seen Scooby-Doo get reinvented how many times? We've loved some. We've been disappointed in some. Yeah? All of us? Hands? Bueller? We've loved some. We've been disappointed in some. These 2 episodes I know I'm trying to give it the chance because they're not the Scooby Gang yet. And this is probably the origin story of how they become the Scooby Gang. But when I say Death of an Icon, I'm even saying Death of Meta. Because it's horrible. It's horrible. You made Velma unlikable. You made Shaggy a simp, which, trust me, I told y'all I'm going more and more towards this channel being more about video essays and research. And that's still on the way. And that's been something that's already been on my mind for a while. Like, why are we keep making the black character the simp? But Velma does it again. Shaggy is a fucking simp. It's just, it's bad. I really wanted to give Velma the chance, and it's bad. And believe it or not, Velma is an icon. The whole Scooby Gang is. Each and every one of them in their own right and as a collective are icons. And Velma kind of kills the icon. It kills Velma. It's never Velma. Velma has never been the one. We always looked at Daphne like she could possibly be a bitch, right? We always looked at that. We always looked at Fred like he could be a bitch, right? Shaggy a simp? Never. Velma being the character that nobody can relate to because you are just a hand-fisted, ridiculous ass bitch? Never. And you did that and made them people of color and made them hateable. We can talk about we can talk about reboots, but what I'm talking about is death of icons right now. Because but reboots, it go hand in hand because reboots have killed a lot of icons. Now you have reboots that make some things more iconic because I'm always behind. Y'all know that. I thought Wednesday was good. I thought Wednesday was good, and for the little bit that we get of Morticia, Gomez, Pugsley, Thing, Lurch, even Fred Armisen as Fester, I was with it. I was with it. I believed it. I don't want to say, see, this is the thing I'm saying. I'm like, everybody wants to say, oh, because it's woke now. No, it has nothing to do. The fact that Velma race changed everybody but Fred has nothing to do with the fact that it's trash. It's just trash. And to me, and I'm going to say this, that I watched from somebody that was one of those, oh my God, I can't stand it because it's woke and they changed the races. But I agreed with them in this point. So you said you made Velma Indian because her whiteness was not tied to her character, but all of your jokes was race baited. I don't get it. I'm gonna give you a chance because maybe it rolls around. Because I've seen some shows that I was like, in Parks and Recreation, the first season was meh, and then it went on to be fantastic. I would argue that with Always Sunny too. But race humor is very delicate, and if you do it well, a la Dave Chappelle, season 1, season 2 of the Chappelle Show, Blazing Saddles, yes, that is well done race comedy, believe it or not. Blazing Saddles, well done race comedy. South Park, well done race comedy. If it's well done, you can do it. I don't know if Velma is supposed to be woke or a joke about being woke. Because part of me is feeling like, no, this got to be a joke about being woke. Like you're trying to piss them off. Because if that's not what the joke is, that you're purposely trying to piss them off, I hope, Mindy Kaling, are you up here where we ain't there yet? That in 10 years we can be like, ha 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 ha. They pissed all the people off that was pissed about being woke. If I don't get that, because I'm not getting it now, and I'm usually the person that gets the joke well before anybody else does. I get camp and I get meta and I get you didn't get it yet. I'm always the person that liked the movie the first time it came out, and now it's a cult classic. I've always been that person. Not saying I'm super intelligent or anything. I'm just saying that's my sensibility of comedy. Clue. The Menu. A lot of people did not get The Menu. A lot of people did not get The Menu. That's just a recent example. Clue. Josie and the Pussycats, the movie. Just not getting, like, no, we making fun of y'all right this goddamn second. Then after it flopping the box office 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 years later, now y'all get it. I've always kind of been ahead of that, and I'm not feeling like that with this. I'm not feeling like that with Velma. I don't feel like I'm just getting it before y'all get it. I did feel like that with Josie and the Pussycats. 100%. Y'all can see right now. Oh yeah, let's do that. Because I forgot that's part of my channel now. I'm sponsored by my motherfucking self. How about that? I forgot about that. I'm sponsored by my motherfucking self. Let's talk about this. I love Josie and the Pussycats so much that I made a t-shirt that's Josie and the Pussycats from the movie with the Powerpuff Girls. Like, I've always been the person that when something was that camp, that I was like, I get it right now. People gonna catch on. And it'll be a cult classic. Shit, even the first fucking Hairspray, and I was a kid. Grease too, and I was a kid. I get it. I don't see that happening with Velma. It's just trash. So there is icons that can't let go, and there are iconic people or properties that y'all won't let go. I heard it's a new house party. Why? I heard there's a new fucking house party. Y'all joking? It's a new house party. Y'all joking? My eyelash is crooked and I could tell because I look cross-eyed. You're joking. It's a new house party. House party was already so iconic, at least amongst the African American community. But house party was already so iconic. And Kid and Play were already so iconic. They might not be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, not even to The Rock's level. They wasn't getting no Oscars. They wasn't getting no Golden Globes. They wasn't even probably getting the BET Award. It wasn't even the BET Award. They probably wasn't even getting that. But house party is iconic. Number one that makes it iconic is Robin Harris, who didn't live much longer than that. We got that. We got Bebe's Kids. That was an adaptation of a comedy special, which was his big comedy thing on Def Comedy Jam. That was so good they made that a movie that he passed away before they could even finish it, and Faison Love did his voice. He passed away before we could have anything more iconic from Robin Harris, so that makes House Party special. That makes House Party very special because that Robin Harris is actually in Harlem Nights. Robin Harris made some bit parts and some other things, but Robin Harris as a comedian standing on his own too. What blew him up was that Def Comedy Jam, was that Bebe's Kids story, and he got House Party based off of that, and he played Kid's father, and that was an iconic part. He steals every scene that he's in. It was so good that they made his own movie that would have been a movie had he not died, and they decided to go forward with it and animate it instead. That is how iconic Robin Harris is. We love Bernie Mac. We stand Bernie Mac. He's an icon as well. Black All-Star. But it was Robin Harris before y'all even heard of Bernie Mac. It was Robin Harris. So number one, that makes it iconic. Number two, we are not in the era where there's a Kid and Play anymore. What made House Party iconic was that Kid and Play really already was friends. Really was already perfecting these dance moves and these routines and dancing with each other before they ever made an album, before they made a record. Excuse me, I have to hit this. Before they made records, and before there was even a house party. So when they're playing Friends, which by the way, in their tradition of crisscross, both of their names are actually Chris. Play's name is not Peter. Both of their names are Christopher. And yes, you can go back to Salt and Pepper and watch the Tramp video and Play is the tramp. Because they were all friends. They all worked together, and it was a thing. But they were all friends, so that genuine camaraderie comes across in House Party. Real friends making a movie. That comes across. The third thing that makes it iconic, wait for it. The third thing that makes it iconic is Martin fucking Lawrence. We all, I'm sorry, not all of y'all. We met Martin Lawrence through House Party. Yeah. Because guess what? A lot of black celebrities do black shit before they just blow up and go mainstream. That's how we met Martin Lawrence. He was the DJ with their friend Bilal with the stinky breath. So we already off rip have no less than two comedy icons with Robin Harris and Martin Lawrence in this film. What gives you the fucking right to remake it with DC Young Fly and whoever the fuck? What gives you the right to remake that? Death of an icon. Harlem Nights is 100% iconic. First of all, that was the first real, we have the old school and the new school in the beginning with Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and Eddie Murphy. You cannot get more iconic in black comedy, and I would argue comedy, period. The only thing that would have made that movie this much better is if George Carlin would have been one of the white gangsters. And truth be told, the way George Carlin was, probably wouldn't even played it. That's the only way you make it more iconic, is if George Carlin would have played one of the white people in the movie. That's it, and that's all. Well, I trademark Fortune. Well, we're going to be going back to Drag Race, but we're not there yet. This is the first live video y'all got this year. This is only my third live video this year that you even got makeup, lashes, and a goddamn wig. Sit down, bitch. Be humble. No shade. I'm just off this fluid and I'm ready to get into it because I really want to talk about this Death of an Icon shit. But since y'all want to talk about Drag Race, that's coming too. The death to me is already here. And another way that Death of an Icon happens is oversaturation. Now, depending on how long y'all have been with me, y'all know good and hell well I told y'all when I get to the point where I have nothing positive to say about Drag Race, that I'm not going to say the death of my father and that change of my life that happened in 2022, and then my uncle, my closest uncle, his brother, going 8 months after him to the day. I'm not going to say that didn't make it go faster. Hi, I am a Lady V, and you know what's up with me. I can never not do that. That may have accelerated the process because maybe that made some things for me a little bit clearer, like you got to do something else. But here's the tea. The people that's watching all these RuPaul Drag Race people is new fans. These people that are reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race, and I love my reviewers. IMHO, y'all know I love y'all. Maddie Rance, do you? Nina Bonina Brown, shit, I was one of the people that was like, why you over here on fucking Instagram Live? Go on here and review it live, girl. You already be doing that. Fucking Wilma Finger do. The majority of these people, I started reviewing it first. I'm not trying to pull no rank or anything like that. The majority of these people, I was reviewing it first or I started very close to the same time. I was already talking about other stuff on YouTube, and I never came to YouTube to be a drag race reviewer. I never did. I've been wanting to do like video essays and shit. Before that shit blew up, I wanted to talk about that type of shit. When I first started YouTube, it was because I was a rapper to promote my own shit. And then how I started really blowing up on YouTube as a reviewer was when Michael Jackson died, and they had tried to hurry up and do tributes to him, and I didn't have nobody else to talk to, and just literally got on camera and was like, what the fuck? I don't have nobody else to talk to right now. Whoever hear this, whoever see this, what's up? I didn't start reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race till, rest in peace, C Maddox, bitch. Because I used to watch C Maddox, and it was one day, because my reviews for RuPaul's Drag Race really started in the middle of a season at random. He did not do a review. I said, now I feel like I have nobody to talk to. Fuck it. I'm going to talk to the camera myself. And that's how I started. When it became profitable, that was cute. It was fun to do the costumes. It was fun to do all of that. And I enjoy all of that. I enjoy makeup. I enjoy doing the costumes. And it got really, really serious. But then the apocalypse happened with YouTube, where I'm like, I'm doing all of this and this and this and this, where I'm neglecting my life to get this done. And that's why you see me the way I am now. We are going back to the old, back gaze. I'm not, my cameras is dead. My cameras is fucked up. Like, I got both my cameras. They fucked up. I don't have the room. My father died. I moved back in here with my mother. I'm in my fucking childhood room that I literally have no fucking room in. I gave up 6/7 of my goddamn wardrobe. All my wigs. If you see me in a wig now, they knew. Because I gave up everything. Because that's what needed to happen when my father died. I needed to get back here with my mother. And I don't regret it. But some shit had to go by the sideline. I tried to set up a room for me to record in and have the proper lighting, because this house is the goddamn Addams Family house and it's dark as fuck, like everywhere. It wasn't working. I did what I had to do. I'm back now, live, but it's never going to be more than this. I'm not trying to be monetized from YouTube or none of that shit. Now it's back for the love the way that it was, because I wanted to talk. It's never going to be more than this. And that's okay with me. If it's all right with y'all, it's okay with me. This is where I'm at. All right, y'all. I am so sorry. I waited too long because I went to that speech. So I can't give y'all no music, but I'm going to pee real quick and I'll be back. All right, y'all. So, going back to Drag Race and Death of an Icon, RuPaul is probably doing better than ever, right? RuPaul probably doing better than ever. It is Drag Race America, Europa, Brazil, Africa, the Subterranean, Wakanda, Earth 616, Earth 812. They probably still got RuPaul's Drag Race and WandaVision. Like, it's everywhere. And this is another way there's a death of an icon. Oversaturation. I really got to the point where I was like, if this is what my passion is, or at least was, and of course, for understandable reasons, and I'm a daddy's girl. Like, I am a daddy's girl. Like, I still to this day feel like my father died 8 months later. His youngest brother, who was the only one of his siblings that was left, died. I took more after his side of the family. After my mom's side of the family, I feel like I'm the only one that's like me now. And that's real. And that's real. I feel like I'm the only one that's like me now. And I got my dad on right now. Like, my dad on my dog tag right now. Got my dad on right now. Because I'm daddy's girl. I'm named after my father. Y'all know Jimmy. My father's name was James. Where do you think y'all Jimmy came from? But I did have a passion to do this drag race shit. I really did. But then it was UK. Okay, fine. It's everywhere, and Drag Race is never not on, and their sons is never not on. So I was like, okay, I gotta spark a life with Dragula, alternative, goth, horror drag. I got somewhere else to go. Can't want a KiKi. I got somewhere else to go. But when drag is on, what's up, Dread Italian? When drag is on all day, every day, we're here. It's on every day, everywhere. It is no longer this underground niche thing that I enjoy. Now it's everywhere. Now it's look at me right now. Look at me right now. What should just be a normal look with you with makeup on is drag. I have on the big wig. I have on the lashes. I'm fully painted. My face is contoured. I got highlight. All of this shit is like super light. And that all trickled down from Drag Race. That became fashion from Drag Race. And if y'all don't believe me, really check your scoreboard and really look at the timeline. And now see, because women was looking at it like, well, if men can completely change their face structure and what they look like to look more feminine, why can't we? And now this is a fashion thing. I personally do not feel like my makeup is done without lashes now. I did not feel like that when I was reviewing Drag Race. I would put on lashes for Drag Race. I would not put on lashes just to go to Target. Yeah, I would have to have on lashes to do a Drag Race review because I was doing drag. Or at least trying to assimilate to drag. When I would have on a wig, just in my real life, I was going for more natural. You know how hard it is to find a shoulder length wig now? This is one of the best wigs I got. This is fucking, honest to God, this is a human hair blend in platinum blonde. I'm not fucking platinum blonde. Why did I get a human hair blend wig? It's the best wig I got in platinum blonde. That all came from drag. All of that. Now let's wear different colors. Let's have Kylie Jenner and white women have on lace front wigs and all of that. That all came from drag. It's too much. Drag is not underground no more. It's mainstream. And if y'all haven't noticed, I'm not a real big fan of anything that's mainstream. I'm just not. Not on purpose, not by design. I like having my little niche shit. I like being a niche bitch. I like being that. And y'all call it what y'all want to. I'm a hipster. I got on a fucking Nickelodeon hoodie. I'm about to be 45 this year. I got on a fucking Nickelodeon hoodie. And I fucking love this hoodie. Orange lipstick is not on style in style. I got on orange lipstick. I don't give a fuck. I like what I like. But when everybody starts liking what I like and they come to the party late, yeah, I kind of do feel away. I shouldn't, but I do. Some things like, hey, everybody watched the movie Clue. Get into it. Get into the movie Clue. I don't understand why y'all have all these goddamn gay icons, but Miss Scarlet and Miss White ain't a gay icon, and y'all is not fucking with Clue or Mr. Green, who was actually canonically gay. I don't get it. I don't get why y'all don't talk about My Own Private Idaho more. River Phoenix, Keanu Reeves, Gus Van Sant. Look it up. My Own Private Idaho. Why are y'all not more into that? Why don't we talk about Hairspray, the movie, more? Why don't we talk about Cry Baby, another John Waters joint, Johnny Depp, Ricky Lake, Tracy Lords? Why do we not talk about Cry Baby more? There's so much campy, great goodness. DOA. Oh my God. DOA, Dead or Alive, based off the video game. Y'all love the Mortal Kombat movie, but y'all shit on DOA. It's the same shit. If Mortal Kombat is the best comic book movie adaptation and closest to the source material, at least character-wise, then DOA is number 2. Oh, it's trash. But it's good trash. It's camp trash. It's Jamie fucking Presley. But you have to kind of know the DOA lore and know, like, they didn't fuck that up as bad as y'all made. Like, y'all fucked it up if y'all actually played DOA on Xbox. They did not fuck that up. It's camp. It's real fucking camp. But it's good fucking camp. Drag Race ain't good camp no more. It's formulated for RuPaul to win fucking Emmys. It ain't been good camp in a long time. Dragula ain't been good camp in a long time, because once they realized, like, oh, we got to sell this to other people, it wasn't good camp no more. Camp One of KiKi is probably a little bit still good camp, but let's face it, they got a long way to go to even get to Dragula's level, and way further to go to even get to Drag Race. Hey, her real review. Yes, I'm back for a minute. How you doing? It's got a ways to go to get to that. The death of an icon, and to me, RuPaul don't even got to be in drag. He getting like sitcoms and game shows without even being in drag. You're RuPaul. You're famous for being a drag race. You're famous for being a drag queen. I don't want to see you host a goddamn talk show or accept an award not in drag. And I've been felt like that. Like, you do realize what you doing, right? You not Ryan Murphy, fam. You not Ryan Murphy. You built all of this off of being a drag queen. You come on these shows. You advertise it being a drag queen. I don't want to see RuPaul Charles in a suit looking way too skinny because you didn't get all of this done to look good in drag. Hosting the talk show. Hosting a goddamn... What's that shit called? A game show? No. We want to see you in drag. RuPaul, you are the most successful drag queen. You don't get to be out of drag. Death of an icon. Sierra. See y'all, Luminar 843. Sierra, I'm so glad you popped up in here because I wanted to tell you, it was going to be a surprise, but I'm going to tell you, I'm working on something for you for your birthday because you kind of kickstarted my Etsy, and because you bought something, I feel like other people started buying things, not from my channel, just randomly, because that's how Etsy works. And I'm going to make you your own custom Josie and the Pussycats, the movie shot glass set. And it's just going to be for you. It's not going to be for sale. I'm not putting up for sale. It is specifically for you. I'm not remaking it for anything. You are getting a 3-piece shot glass set of Josie and the Pussycats. So that's just for you. I have some other shot glass sets that are on sale. Oh, actually, they ain't even on sale yet. Damn, I got to put that Charlie's Angels up. But for you, I know you love Josie and the Pussycats as much as I do, and I got you. So it's not. I really told y'all that from the beginning. If y'all are not aware, that was like, when I get to the point where I have nothing positive to say about RuPaul's Drag Race, I will tank my own channel and stop doing reviews. Didn't I do just that? Didn't I do just that? I did. Because it's death of your icons. I'm like, it's so formulaic and you don't even want to be in drag no more. You doing network game shows and shit, not even in drag. I love you, RuPaul. Your personality is not that strong to do that shit as a man. You ain't Neil Patrick Harris. You ain't even Billy Porter. You are a celebrity for being a fucking drag queen. So if you're not doing this shit in drag, I don't want a part of it. If Michelle Visage got to be the goddamn host and not even you, I don't want to be a part of it. It's oversaturated and the death of an icon. It's what we're here to talk about tonight. Wait, her real review. Thank you and hi for joining me. I'm just in the point of my ad break, but please stick around for like 2 to 5 minutes because Todrick got some more drama that I didn't know about. Because we can talk about Death of an Icon yet again because I love me some Toddy Rockstar. Before he was, ooh, look what you made me do. So I am excited to hear about that. And I'm going to get you guys some music that I don't get in trouble for. So it's going to be my music. Because I do need to take a little bit of a break. First of all, I'm cooking. I'm having Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday. And I want y'all to understand, for those of y'all that are not, I think all of y'all is aware that I moved back in with my mom to help her after my dad died. I think y'all are all aware of that right now. That I feel like I shouldn't have to bring that up anymore. But I don't want to fuck up a pan. I don't want to burn nothing down. I know y'all know I cook, so I know. But I think I need to go check on a couple things. And probably go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna do that. I do want y'all to talk amongst yourselves and y'all come up with the real shit. Oh, they just said the full playlist, honey. They ain't even give me one song. They said the full playlist. And then they gave me an ad. Y'all see how they doing me on? I'm gonna just go to this one. Well, the Tajik drama. That sounds like that's gonna be Shakespeare in this last one. Y'all allow me to go check on my food. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I want to hear about this. on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, I'm that girl. Can we talk for a minute? And I was supposed to come back and find out what the tea with Todrick. Where's Jamar84? Where's Jamar84? Does anybody have tea on Jamar84? Where's Jamar84? Jamar, where you at, baby? Even though I haven't been watching nobody's reviews because I wasn't watching Drag Race and I thought that was going to be a good catalog for me to go back and watch. Where's Jamar? Where's Jamar84? Damn, my roots is just already that dark. I can't even come from. Where's Jamar84? Anybody? Bueller? Where's Jamar84? Nobody has an answer to that, do they? Oh, somebody I've not been giving a shout out to. Spill It Boy TV. Spill It Boy. Spill It Boy. Because you know why? I had to remember. I don't even know if he's reviewing Drag Race no more. But I know he be on these award shows. I've been watching the award shows and the fashions and stuff. I know you still out there. Hey, boy. What's up, Spill It Boy? Gotta give him his props. Gotta give him his props. He got me a lot of followers. So, and I really enjoy Spill It Boy. I really have shied away from having watching anybody's content that were Drag Race reviewers because I didn't want to be spoiled on Drag Race because I always thought I was coming back. But I've always been champions of these channels. I've always wanted them to do well. I've actually kind of been tracking their process here and there. Like, oh, okay. You still doing the thing good. I don't want to watch it because I don't want to be spoiled because eventually I'm going to go back and watch this. And that's fucked up. But I'm giving them their flowers now. And Spill It Boy TV is, I've done this. This is the second time that I said, watch this channel, watch this channel. Spill It Boy TV, 100%. Spill It Boy TV. Anyway. I forgot this whole entire time, this whole almost an hour we've been on TV. The whole point was for me to charge my phone, and I never did. Not one goddamn second. And the shit was on 5%. Not 1 second. So, hey, Mr. Flyboy. Well, thank you. You guys have welcomed me back with open arms, even though I told you, like, this is the most I'm going to do. Honey, y'all better live for it, because I got on an orange lip. Y'all better fucking live for it. An orange lip and a platinum blonde wig. Y'all better live for it. But I thank y'all for coming back. Again, I want to remind you guys. And where do I need to get to? Hold on. I have plenty of shit. But if you want to get into this Pynk Ladies T-Birds experience, because this is the jizz. If you want to get into this Pynk Lady T-Bird experience, I have this exclusive coffee mug available. There's only 3 left. Thank you. The face is beat, right? This is too light. I got to figure out how to hide my dark circles now, because the last time I was here, like, I didn't cry myself in the dark circles. So it's a little bit too light, but I'm working on it. But it's a little bit too light, but I got them dark circles hit, bitch. but I got to blend it a little bit more into my actual skin tone. But yes, the face is beat, honey, and I just got to get this a little bit more closer to my skin tone. It wouldn't be looking that highlighted if I didn't have on platinum hair, but yeah, I ain't trying to be grease. But yeah, we trying. We trying. We trying. If the face is kind of beat. I know y'all ain't used to that no more. Face kind of beat. No, y'all ain't used to that no more. What I will implore you to do is all of the shit below is a little bit changed. This is not my primary source of income anymore. We are not worried about donating to a Patreon. We are not worried about donating to YouTube. We're not worried about donating to anything. But if you would like to support me, my Etsy is up out this bitch, and I make a lot of stuff, and that's what my primary source of income is now. And I make a lot of stuff, and I do customs. Come up on there and ask me. You want a t-shirt? Hey, Nika. Again, my real friend in Youngstown, Ohio life. Nika, throw your tacos out the door. Wow, I'm still trying to make mine. Shit. They in the slow cooker right now. Shit. My taco, but it ain't right because it's in the slow cooker. And I was like, I wanted to eat them like 3 hours ago, and I'm like, nope, still too watery, and it wasn't enough seasoning, girl. And then this food desert, let me tell y'all about a food desert. Let me tell y'all when y'all live in the hood and it's a food desert. Let me just go to the corner store and get some salsa. $3.50 for store-bought, and y'all ain't even got medium. I got to get mild. No. I can pay $2.69 for organic. I'm not paying y'all $3.50 for fucking Family Dollar brand. Fuck out of here. Suck my dick. I took this premium, fresh cut from the market organic chicken and put it in the slow cooker with fresh peppers and onions and paprika and taco seasoning and organic cumin and red pepper and seasoning Goya Sazon. And I'm seasoning this shit perfect to be just fucking right. To pay $3 for Family Dollar salsa, suck my dick. How about now? I'm not gonna be able to do it. For y'all, most of y'all that's too young to know what I'm not gonna be able to do it, man. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's a 90s teen thing. But I know y'all want me to talk about Drag Race, and I will. I am gonna finish up the end of episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3 before it gets to Friday for episode 4. So expect a live tomorrow for me to talk about all of that. Inflation, my dick. It can be inflation. What I'm not going to do is pay $3. Inflation, no. It's inflation, but it's also food desert. And for $3 for salsa, which is nothing but tomatoes and peppers and onions cut up, I can still go to Mark's, which I don't know what y'all know what Mark's is, and still get salsa for $1.79. I can get organic, and I know this for a fact, I can get organic salsa for the regular jar size for $2.69 at Target. I'm not paying you $3.50 at Family Dollar for what I know is going to be a mediocre product. I'm not paying you $4.75 because it's Tostitos brand salsa, and it's a food desert, and you're charging more because you're in the hood. Do y'all want me to do a video about that shit? Because I will be sober, and I will break down how the fuck they are fucking over low income people, especially people of color, because I can do that video because I want to anyway. Because I want to do that video anyway. And I don't want it to be a fun live, ooh, I'm drinking, get back into this. I want to do that video for real. About food deserts and what they are doing to people in the inner city. I can talk about buying a $6 thing of deodorant because I sweat more than average female, and I went and bought Dove for $6 from Family Dollar because it was deodorant and antiperspirant, and every time I woke up I smelled like I was playing full court basketball. But went to Boardman and went and bought my usual deodorant because I do sweat more than I do my men's deodorant, and I went and bought the Right Guard mixed with Irish Spring because I'd rather smell like soap than a man for $2, and sat here sick and didn't shower for 2 days because I was too sick to get up and shower. And underarms never smelled as bad as what they did when I put on this $6 Dove deodorant that I bought from the hood in 24 hours. I was sick, throwing up, sweating through my clothes, and never smelled musty. Y'all want me to talk about that shit? Now moving back with my parents and understanding the difference between the suburbs and what they do in the inner city. Now that I moved back with my mom and what's close to me now versus what was close to me when I lived in the suburbs, I'll do that video. But when I do that video, it's not going to be no drinking. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to do that video. And it's going to be really serious. And I'm going to be 100% sober. It's not going to be no joy. It's not going to be no jokes. Because the way they do poor people, and especially poor people of color, is fucking disgusting. And I always knew that, but until I actually had the means to move out of the hood and live in the suburbs and actually be in I make enough money to do that I really came back to live with my mother after my father died and went into shell shock because I couldn't believe. If y'all want that video, I'll make that video, but it's going to be so serious. And there's not going to be any drinks and there's not going to be any jokes because that shit is really fucking serious. And food deserts and all of that shit is really serious. And over the course of since my father passed in 2020, I've really seen that with my own life, my own eyes. I have the benefit of I can go to the outskirts. I have the money, I have the means, I have the travel to go into the outskirts. But the people that don't, or you figure because they got food stamps. You know what? People with food stamps, and I'm going to say this, people with food stamps, sell your shit. Fuck that it's illegal. Sell your shit. You'll make more money than what the fuck they offering in these stores. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you from what I know. $6 for a Dove. You know what? Let me go get it. I'm going to go get it for y'all. And then I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. Hi, my name is Jimmi Pynk, and I'm non-conformative, but also I sweat more than the average female. So I always look for deodorant that is deodorant and antiperspirant. This is something since I went through puberty. I didn't find anything that really worked till Degree. That was supposed to be unisex somewhere in the 90s, and then that split off like, nah, it's got to be a men's degree and a women's degree. This is a true story I'm telling y'all. This is kind of embarrassing. As I know I'm gender nonconforming, but I do still identify as female. that I can't just go get Secret or any kind of deodorant. Like, I have been using men's deodorant since I went through puberty because I sweat that much. And my sweat does not smell good. I have been using men's deodorant since I was 13 years old because women's deodorant didn't fucking work. This is the truth. Women's deodorant didn't work. They tried Secret. Remember, it used to be, some of y'all of a certain age will remember, hey, Amara, some of y'all will remember Teen Spirit. I've never been able to use women's deodorant unless I was going to use it 4, 5, 6 times a day. And to this day, I keep a whole brick like this, a deodorant in my purse, because I sweat like that. And they say 1 out of 5 women sweat like a man. Well, hi, I'm not 1 out of 5. Secret don't work for me, and nor did it ever. No deodorant worked for me until I used my dad's at 13 years old. And I'm chubby, and I'm short, and I'm 2 grades ahead of what I should be. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all. A little traumatic. A little traumatic. Yeah, a little traumatic. You younger than everybody, you smaller than everybody else, but you smell like you been playing full court basketball with the boys. Because your deodorant ain't holding shit after gym class. Yeah, I had to go through that. Traumatic. But it's okay. Because then they came out with Degree. Finally. And I was like 22 when they came out with Degree. Like, yes! And then they decided to make that male versus female. So, when I found this is Speed Stick, not Lady Speed Stick. Speed Stick, but it smelled like Irish Spring. So at least I ain't got to smell like a male scent. At least I could just smell like soap. It's antiperspirant and deodorant because I need both. I don't give a fuck about your cancer studies or anything like that. You have to stop me sweating, and you have to stop with sweats because guess what? Everybody's chemistry is different. I need both. I need antiperspirant and deodorant. I sweat a lot, and my sweat does not smell good. I need both. I put this in the creases of my vagina. I'm not in the creases of my vagina, in my legs, under my fupa, under my boobs. I do. I'm telling you the truth. But I was so happy to find a men's deodorant that didn't necessarily smell like man, but it smelled like Irish Spring soap. I would rather smell like soap than smell like a man, because it's been over a decade that I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna smell like a man, but at least I ain't musty. So I couldn't find this for a while. So after a while, and I tried all these other things, tried my mom's deodorant, which I already knew wasn't gonna work. Shit, of course, when you a kid, the first thing I tried was my mom's deodorant. I know that ain't gonna work. I bought this shit because it was antiperspirant and deodorant. Does men care? Now, I want you to know at Family Dollar, a block away from my house, because I'm living with my mother. She's not giving up her house and it's in the hood. This Dove was $6. This was $6. This was $6. This was $2. This was $2. $1.99, $6. It worked okay. But let's say, for example, because I have bad allergies, I have bad sinuses in this winter, I wake up one day and I'm like, I really feel like shit. I don't feel good and I'm struggling to get in the shower. So I don't get up first thing in the morning to take a shower. This don't last but for 24 hours. Because if it's even 24. Because if you don't get up within the time you put this on, I'm going to say 18. Them underarms is going to smell like full court basketball. This I have gotten sick. I have gotten the flu and not showered for 2 days. I have gotten, I kicked it too hard and was hung over and couldn't even get up out of bed for a day. When you get older, you can't handle alcohol the same. So you go hard like you young, but you can't bounce back. I've gone a whole 24 hours after the drinking. So probably got dressed at like 4, went a whole 24 hours after that, and then didn't shower again for another, so let's say 30, 36 hours. Never smelt myself. $2. But they didn't have this at Family Dollar around the corner in the hood. They had this for $6. This is how they fuck over poor people. And because I've grown up here, been able to make the money to live in the suburbs, had the money to buy whatever I wanted, had the type of money that I can't buy whatever I wanted. This was the answer enough for me that they fuck over poor people. This was $6. Y'all can't see it. If y'all knew how full this still was, this was $1.99. Y'all already know Dove is supposed to be the cheater brand. This is Speed Stick. Speed Stick, this smells like Irish Spring. And I bought 2 of these for $4. This cheap shit was $6, but because that's low and behold and hard to come by. Look, it's even got a look, y'all see that? It's even got a theft deterrent on it. You see that? That's a theft deterrent. That should have beeped if you steal this. And Dove, the cheapest brand they make. I'm sorry, Suave, then Dove. The cheapest shit they make, this was $6. Don't even fucking last. This was $2. Ain't no theft deterrent on this. I wasn't trying to steal it. Went to the suburbs, went and bought it. I'm like, oh, y'all got this? Let me get 2. No theft deterrent. A more recognized brand name actually mixed with 2. That's where we at. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Finish my tacos. I'm gonna finish watching Drag Race so I can come back to y'all tomorrow and give y'all the tea. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. If y'all do not remember, and there's lots of things over there. If y'all love me, don't donate me no money. Take a look at that. Hey, listen, for real. Everybody just take a look at everything over there and favorite it. Just to get my numbers up for people to buy. Just take that link, go over there, favorite a bunch of shit. So my numbers go up for motherfuckers that want to buy some shit, buy some shit. Just go over there and favorite some shit. If you gonna buy it, don't buy it. You ain't gotta buy it. Thank you if you do. Thank you, Sierra. Happy birthday, belated. But just go favorite the fuck out of everything and keep it greasy. Deuces.